Good Monday morning, friends. Welcome to our first village gathering for the week. I'm Christiana Gaudet. I am your tarot fairy godmother, and I'm so happy to see you here today. What we will do today is what we do most Mondays, 3 cards for the collective and individual cards for those who request to look at the week ahead. What energies are available to us? What should we keep in mind? That's what we're here to do. Let's get right on over to CardCam, where you can see I'm working with the very seasonally appropriate Halloween weight. So last week I was complaining that since I moved to my office, I could not find this deck. Fact is, it was right on the shelf where it should have been. This morning, I went right to it because it's the week I really needed it. This was a gift to me from Brenda Elizabeth. And she's a member of this village and also a huge StaarCon presenter, sponsor, supporter. So happy to have it. RSDSS over on Twitch, thank you for being here. Thanks for being a subscriber on Twitch, and thank you for the birthday message. I really appreciate everyone's good wishes for my 63rd birthday, which happened this weekend. Thank you all so much. And speaking of thank you, Caroline McLaughlin, thank you for being a member at the stars level for almost 3 years now. And thank you for the very, very generous super sticker. Where I'm requested to take IT John and myself out for a frosty beverage. You know we will. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Appreciate you and appreciate the support. All right, let's get going. So those of us who are old enough to remember the Rider-Waite deck that came in the yellow box, that was the first deck for a lot of us, still available today. You'll remember that it comes with a blue plaid background. Do you love that this deck has the plaid background in Halloween colors? How cool is that? All right, here we go. 3 cards for the collective for the week ahead, which of course includes Halloween. All right. Oh my gosh, Lynn Collin, I see you. Oh my gosh. Thanks for being here. Understood. Understood. Okay, here we go. The Emperor reversed, the 10 of Wands, and the Ace of Cups reversed. All right, this is interesting for the week ahead. I sort of feel like it is a message. Okay, work with me on this. Like, we could do this a lot of different ways, but this is really what I'm seeing. Let me know if this makes sense. All right. This week, do not worry about what feels stable or unstable. Do not worry about what you like or do not like. Just do what needs to be done for yourself, for your well-being of body, mind, and spirit, for the community around you. Now is the time to do the hard work. And they call it hard work because it is, by definition, not easy. This may be true in a personal level. It may be true within a job or a relationship. It could also be true as a community, as a nation, or as a planet. What do you think? What do you think about that as a reading for the week ahead? What do you think about that as, my interpretation for these 3 interesting cards for a weekly reading? Let me know. All right, let's go. Over on Instagram, we're going to start over there. Divine Healing with Hermit. So good to see you. King of Cups reversed for you, Hermit. What I'm thinking about this is you need to be clear about what you want in order to pursue it. So be very clear, personally and professionally. Spend some time this week thinking about what you want and what you want to manifest so you can go get it. Magic with Hamza, so good to see you over on Instagram. Thanks for being here. Page of Pentacles reversed. This week, you want to think about, or, here's a better way to put it. You want to rethink your plan for business, learning, and teaching. And it's not that the plan you have isn't good. It's that it could use some filling out. So spend some time filling that out this week in order to go forward in a really robust and positive way. Over on Twitch, RSDSS, did you want a card today? V365, you want a card. Happy to do it for you. Look at you with your Three of Pentacles. Although I think in this deck it's the Three of Pumpkins, but that's all right. Look at you with your Three of Pentacles. This is for V365. V365, this week it's about career. It's about whatever it is you're doing, be it creative, personal, or professional. The projects you're working on are important. You are likely to receive good recognition for the good work you do, so put your attention into that good work. And if things are not going well with work, career, or money, this is a sign that there really could be improvement. RSDSS, happy to do it for you. Here we go. The Empress reversed. This week, we know that your entire work and everything you do is about nurturing others. This week, make sure you are also nurturing yourself. Good self-care goes a long way. This week and always. And RSDSS says, this deck is so fun. It really is. All right. Hopping on over to YouTube. Hold on 1 second here. All right. Caroline McLaughlin, thanks for being here. Once again, thank you for being a member for almost 3 years. And thank you for the very, very generous super sticker. Really appreciate that. Here we go, Caroline. Why are we getting all reversed cards? What's up with that? It goes along with that 3-card weekly reading, though. We're all feeling turned upside down. And for you, Caroline, you get the Knight of Pentacles reversed. This week, the things you have to do, the things you're committed to do, all take second place to the things that you know you must do. To me, this is very much about your schedule for the week, how much it's important for you to take care of yourself and take care of your commitments, but also how much it is important to do what you know you need to do, whether that is spiritually, whether that is emotionally, whether that is for yourself or for others. Be clear not just on what others expect, but on what you know you need to do. And once again, thank you so much. Hippie Pippi, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. You're up next. We're going to do you, Pamela, and Pamela's daughter. Astro Ascension says, my readings have mostly come up reversed as well. Interesting. We're trying to remedy that with a new shuffle, but let's see what happens. Okay, Hippie Pippi, thank you so much for being a member for more than 2 years. Thanks for using members-only emojis. For you, Hippie Pippi, the shuffle did not help. We're still getting a reversal. We're dealing with it. Okay, the Six of Pentacles, or again, in this case, the Six of Pumpkins. So fun, right? So, hippy pippy. This week, I'm not saying you should keep score, and I'm not saying you should be transactional, but I am saying you should not prioritize people who are not prioritizing you. And I am saying you do not have to give of yourself if it does not make sense to. No is a complete sentence, and that may be a sentence you need to use this week. Take good care of what you need first. And, I am just noting that Caroline also asked for Tracy. Caroline, I'm going to finish Pippi's request, and then I'm coming back and doing Tracy as well. I'm sorry I missed that. Okay, so hippy pippy, we're now going to do Pamela. Pamela, of course, is a member here. Queen of Wands, you go. This week, Pamela, really be in your high spirit of spirituality, of fun and creativity, because that's who you are. And Pamela's daughter. Four of Pentacles. This week, it is really important for you to take care of what's important to you. That's like you have to take care of your own self-interest, and do not expect anyone else to make your priorities their priorities. All right, going back to Caroline's request, I am so sorry I missed this. We're going to do a card for Tracy. She started chemo today. I'm glad that they are able to give her some treatment. So this is for Tracy, Caroline's friend who is starting chemo. Six of Cups reversed. In this difficult time, you will be supported by all of the people who are there for you. You have people who have known you for a very long time, and you have people who have known you for just a short time, but they're all there for you. And what's important? Okay, here's what's important. Here's what's not important. What's important is receiving the support you need. What's not important, and what you shouldn't do, is bemoaning the past. It is really easy in your situation to think about all the things you wish you had done differently. It's normal. It's what we do, but don't do that. It's not going to help. Just appreciate and receive the support. Okay. Smile Soul 20, you are up next. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 4 years, and thanks for being a moderator. All right, Smile Soul 20, here we go. There's that Knight of Cups reversed. You know, it is really frustrating when we keep working hard in good faith for what we want and we never get it. Like, that is so hard and so frustrating. And I feel like that is something a lot of us have experienced at different times, but that may be something you're experiencing right now, Smile Soul 20. The thing is, if you give up faith, you miss opportunities. So keep the faith even when it's hard. That's what's important there. Over on Instagram, we have Anka, who is Anna K, a member on YouTube. So good to see you. Thanks for being here. King of Pentacles reversed. So this week, whether we're talking about love, money, or any other thing, Okay, so what are we going to do with this, Anna K, Anka on Instagram? King of Pentacles reversed, whether it's love, money, or any other thing. look at what's real. Like, don't let someone show you a daisy and tell you it's a long stem rose. No shade to daisies. Be clear about what is real and what is not. Whether it's coming from internal or external, there's a sense of something or someone trying to get you to believe something that may not be as solid as you think. Again, could be business, could be romance, one way or the other. Look for what is real, not for what is BS. All right. Oh, GM Marcus. Yes, thank you. I love what you're talking about here regarding a Tampa area in-person group. So can you reach out to me separately, message me on social, email me, and let's talk about it, because that sounds great. Light Seeker over on Twitch, good to see you. Would you like a card for the week ahead? Smile Soul 20, you are very welcome. Caroline McLaughlin, you are very welcome. And once again, thank you. Okay, Light Seeker, here we go. This is Light Seeker 11 over on Twitch. 3 of Swords reversed. We really like the reversal on this. If it was not reversed, I would be less happy with this. Light Seeker, it is all about healing, whether that is deconstruction, whether that is physical healing, mental, emotional, spiritual healing, whether that is about changing the way you talk to yourself or about yourself, or reframing your story. Yeah, it's been a long time healing this hurt. And the opportunity here in this week of the thinning veil with the ancestors so close at hand, there's real opportunity here for that healing. K-Talks, go on a tarot tour so we could all see you. You know, in the pre-COVID days, I did that a lot. Will I do it again? Probably. But COVID came, and then my grandkids came. And I don't know, there's something about having those grandkids that makes it harder for me to leave. I can't quite figure out what that is, but there it is. All right, but yes, I will. DePonte over on Instagram, so good to see you. There you are, DePonte, so glad you're here. Oh, 8 of Wands, we love this. DePonte, this week, things are going to go by very quickly. Just let the energy flow. The energy is moving in your favor, so move with it. Anka, that's a toughie. So Anna K, yeah, that was a toughie, but forewarned is forearmed. So just be extra careful, extra special careful, and you'll be good. And Donna, nice to see you. Glad you're here. Okay. Maxie Louver. I'm probably pronouncing that incredibly wrong, but I see you and I'm glad you're here on Twitch. So, okay, so here's the format. On Mondays, I will pull one card for the week ahead. However, if you have a specific question, I will do my darndest to interpret your one weekly card in the context of that question. I do have times when where you can ask a full question. But Mondays is not that usually, but go ahead and we'll do the best we can with you. Science Giant, good to see you. I'm going to take a picture of a jack-o'-lantern with 3 knives stuck in it and call it the 3 of Gourds. Cool. So normally we do Ask Anything You Want on Saturdays. So this past Saturday, I wasn't here because I was teaching at the library. And in a very unusual scheduling situation, I'll be teaching at the library this coming Saturday as well. So I promise you, we will do some pop-ups to allow you time to ask questions. And are the grandkids coming over for Halloween? So we have been doing Halloween activities all through spooky season with them. And there's a big thing in their town. They live one town over from me. And there's a big thing in their town. So I think we'll go to that. Okay, here's the question on Twitch, and your name is Maxine. Okay, so we're going to do your one card for the week, but we're going to interpret it in this context. And, you know, you're wondering about it this week, so that makes sense. If a romantic connection is possible between you and C, and the answer is, okay, stick with me here. Stick with me. Maxine, as you go forward this week, keep love in your heart and recognize the possibility of love for you here in your life. Like, to me, that would be a yes, potentially. So yeah, there you go. Okay, you're probably the best grandma. Are you like the grandma in Halloween Town? I don't know Halloween Town. I can't tell you. But I do try to be a good grandma in every season. All right, here we go. Okay, we got, let's see. Where am I? Melissa Grosso, so good to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. We really appreciate you. Thanks for using members only emojis. 4 of Pentacles reversed. Like, the thing I want to say here is, even though you're furloughed, and even though you're going to be looking for a new job, already are looking for a new job, like, don't be afraid to spend every cent. I know you're not taking big trips, you're not doing big things, but don't be afraid to live your life. That's kind of what I want to say about that. And when it comes to jobs, love, and all good things, cast your net wide. That's important. And K-Talk said, sending well wishes to all who are furloughed. Absolutely. So K-Talks, I am absolutely going to go find that movie. Thank you very much for the recommendation. I appreciate it. Barbie Bird, so good to see you. We're going to do you and Michelle. And in the Global Tarot Circle group on Facebook, which y'all can join, there's a picture of Barbie and Michelle. So fun. Okay. So we're starting with Barbie. Thank you for being a member. The moon reversed. This week, be really open to your own psychic ability. Be open to messages from spirit. Remember, the veil is thin. And recognize that if there is anyone, personally or professionally, who is going to try to BS you, you are a lot wiser than you used to be. You are perhaps BS proof at this point. All right, Mixuir, Michelle, thank you for being a member. We have the 9 of no, that's no. You know what that is it? It is the 9 of Pentacles reversed. And unfortunately, Mixuir, it makes sense. It makes sense because you have knowledge and spirit and intuition, and you know what to do. But what you don't have is the health and wealth that you need to have to do it. And it becomes really, really frustrating. Let's all do the magic here to bring that into balance for you, Michelle, so that you can move forward. You can, and you will. Oh, Barbie, an interesting night indeed. I bet it was. All right. Let's see. TJ and GA, so good to see you. We're going to do you and your daughter. TJ, the star reversed. This week, you're not going to get everything you want, but it's gonna be good enough. Think about what you want for the future, though, and do not be afraid to work towards your goals. And for your daughter, TJ, the Hermit. So there may be ways that you're feeling lonely, but even though you are young, I think you are wise enough to recognize that if you put your mind on your goals, you'll be able to move forward. Jenna Perkins, you're up next. Thank you for being a member. This is a good time for me to remind all the members on YouTube. We're doing a members only live stream coming up this week. It will involve mediumship. You know you want to be there. And also, if you happen to have a StaarCon 5 ticket, I'll be in the lounge tonight, 6:30 p.m. Eastern, and we're going to talk about mediumship with tarot. All right, because this is the week for it, my friends. Jenna, here we go. I did have a wonderful birthday. You get the 6 of Cups. So this week, and it may be about the holiday, like remembering Halloween when you were a child. I know it's a time of happy nostalgia for a lot of us. It may be, though, Jenna, that this week you're going to get to do some things that you have always wanted to do. Like the things you've been working toward for a long time are coming to fruition. Jeannie Mnuchin, so good to see you. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members only emojis. Justice is your card. I think this week you're going to start to see some things coming into balance. And it may be that, some of the official things, that you've been working toward may come to fruition, or you may do some of that work. Kay, do you think Halloween really is a portal for the afterlife? Yeah, that's why Halloween exists, literally. That's how Halloween came to be. So yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And I do want to remind everyone, we do have in-person events this weekend. Again, I'm back at the library in West Palm Beach on Saturday, and on Sunday we're doing our monthly meetup at Panera Bread in Palm City. Hope you can join for both if you happen to be local. Suspicious username, so good to see you over on Twitch. I am quite well. I hope you're well too. Let's see what we got for you, suspicious username. Knight of Cups. This week, pursue what matters to you. Pursue what you love. And don't let anyone tell you that you can't or shouldn't. Attach yourself to the things that you want and the things that make your heart happy. All right. Over on Instagram, Mrs. O, so good to see you. Hope you're doing great. Mrs. O, you get the Queen of Swords. If you're a writer, this is a very good sign for you, one way or the other. This week, it's about nurturing communication, integrity, and truth. And I know you have those things within yourself. Do not be afraid to show them. Oh, suspicious username. I have a job interview this afternoon, so that's a good sign. It really is. It really is. All right. Liz Harrison, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Liz Harrison, thank you for being a member for more than 2 years. Hope to see you at our members only live stream this week. And members, remember, your tarot scopes are already up. We did them yesterday. We are definitely stalked by the Knight of Cups today, and I'll take it. It's a good card to be stalked by. So Liz, you this week, move in love. Like so often, I feel like you have to be in a defensive energy or you have to be in a very businesslike energy. This week, Move in love and move toward the things you love. Pursue what you love just for you. You're allowed. Jojo G over on Instagram. So good to see you. Thanks for being here. 8 of Cups. This week, do not hang on to things that you know you need to move on from. If it's time to quit, quit. If it's time to let go, let go. Even when it's hard, it is better to move on. Baby Cakes, so good to see you. I do not think your request has disappeared. I think you're still there, but we'll have the control room check on that. And coming up next, Divyan Sharmishra, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Hope I pronounced your name well. Here's a card for you. You get Judgment. This week, it's about putting the past in the past. It's about being kind to your younger self when you think about your past. And it's about being open to new things. Oh my goodness gracious, Jennifer. Everybody, let's welcome a new member, my good friend who's about to become your good friend, Jennifer Melissa Diaz. Thank you for joining, and you've joined just in time. You can get the members-only tarot scopes that just went up last night, and you can join us for our members-only live stream coming up this week. All right. Over on Instagram, my good friend, Robin Renee. I hope you're doing super well, Robin Renee. For those of you who don't know, it was Robin Renee who gave me the name Tarot Fairy Godmother. I will forever be in your debt for that, Robin Renee. Okay, so here we go. Robin Renee on Instagram. We've got the 8 of Pentacles. I feel like for you, this is encouragement to just keep on keeping on with your studies, with your dissertation, with looking for job and figuring out career. Just keep on keeping on, and you will get where you need to go. Okay, Sarah F., so good to see you. Thanks for being here. We're going to do cards for you and Zach. Sorry to hear that last week was a rough week. Let's see what we can do here. Okay, Sarah. Page of Cups. Approach this week in a hopeful manner with love in your heart. This week is really all about communicating with love, being loving toward yourself and others. And interestingly, since it is, like the height of ancestor season right now, you're not going to hear this probably from any other reader unless they studied with me. But for me, the Page of Cups, interestingly, can be a card of mediumship. So it can be a message from a loved one in spirit. So pay attention to what you're feeling around you. For Zach, for the week ahead, the Fool. This deck has more than one Fool, by the way. And I leave them all in there because it's fun. But it's made for some funny moments in readings. All right. So, Zach, this week, be willing to be open-minded that things could be fun, that things could be an adventure, and that even if you don't know what's coming, it may not be bad. Be open to some positive energy that you'll be stepping into. Sprite PNG, so good to see you over on Twitch. Glad you're here. You sure can. Okay, Sprite PNG on Twitch. We've got the 4 of Pentacles reversed. This week, out of the comfort zone you go. Be open to going places you haven't been, meeting new people, and sort of pushing your energy out into the world, maybe more than you have been doing. Good luck. Hey, Michelle Metheny, good to see you. I know you're Michelle's Mystic Corner, and I'm glad you're here. Dorella, glad you're here. Sprite, you are very welcome. All right, who's up next? It is Ren G. Glad you're here. Okay, we're going to do you and your kids. Okay, here we go. Ren, week ahead, 5 of Pentacles. There is something you're feeling like you're missing. And you're going to have to ask yourself, is that true? Like, is this real FOMO? Are you really missing something? Or can you find it and you just need to look in a different way? Ren, you're here. Good to see you. So we recognize that you may be feeling a lack of something, a missing of something. That could be a very real thing. Or it could be, what's that expression? Trouble is opportunity in work clothes. There may be an opportunity here for you that you're not yet seeing. All right, for your kids, Vince is your son. Emperor reverse, and that's interesting because that was in our 3-card weekly as well in the reverse presentation. I'm wondering if your son has an issue with a male family member. I do wonder that. I also wonder if your son is trying to figure out sort of how he wants to be, who he wants to be, how he wants to be, and trying to figure that out. For your daughter, Vea, we have the 7 of Pentacles reversed. Vea does not feel like doing the work. You know that video meme? I don't feel like doing the work today. Yeah, that. And it might be better to cut some slack than to force. Just saying. Candy B, you're up next, and I want to thank you for your kind words. Candy says, most grateful to Christiana and this village. Y'all have no idea how much of an impact you've made in my life. Candy, I appreciate you so much. Thank you for those kind words. And I think we're all really grateful to have sort of created together this community. And I'm so glad you're a part of it. So Candy B, we're going to do you and Marlon. Candy. The 9 of Wands reversed. You may have a tendency right now to be more defensive than you need to be. Be careful about that this week. Do not be defensive unless you need to. And for Marlon, 8 of Wands. I think it's so interesting. You've got 9 of Wands, 8 of Wands. It makes me wonder if this is a reading about each other. Where Marlon, sometimes you are not taking responsibility for the energy you bring. You may say, well, I didn't say anything. No, you didn't. But, tell that to your face. We carry an energy, whether it's facial expression or just the energy we bring into the room. And you could work on being more responsible for that energy. Ren, you are very welcome. Oh my gosh, Sprite PNG, you went to Grateful Shred. I do know about them. I've never been. It's like Grateful Dead with dubstep, right? Is that right? I'm so glad you went. I hope you had a great time. Where were they playing? They do play around here sometimes. I will definitely catch them next time they come. All right. Audrey M., what do you think about this deck? And will we see you Sunday? I sure hope we will. Thanks for being here, Audrey M. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. Thanks for using members-only emojis. Appropriately, you get the Page of Cups, dear Audrey. You probably heard what I said about how I can see this as a card of sorry, I'm doing like 3 different things and I lose my brain once in a while. I'm back, Audrey. We've already talked about this as a card of mediumship, so important this week at the time of the thinning veil. So Audrey, this could be a sign that you're in communication with your loved ones in spirit. But it's also a sign, Audrey, of the love around you and the love that you share. And so try to celebrate that. Try to celebrate love in your life, within you and around you. Okay, so Sprite, you're in Toronto. They were in Toronto. Oh, okay, they're not the dubstep one. I got that wrong. Pretty close covers, and they had a female vocalist. So, was the female vocalist doing like the Donna Jean thing? Or was she actually like taking some lead vocals? I want to know more. I mean, as much as you're willing to tell me anyway. Thank you so much for sharing that. All right. Peggy Lou Levens, thanks for being here. She was doing more than Donna, and she was really good. Hallelujah day. Oh my gosh, that's so exciting. Peggy Lou Levens, you're up next, but I just have to say this one thing to Sprite PNG and anyone else who wants to know. Brown-Eyed Women. Have you seen Brown-Eyed Women? An all-female Grateful Dead cover band. So awesome. So awesome. They're based, well, the lead guitarist, Joni, is based here where I am, but they're from all over. That's a fun one, too. All right. Anyway, back to work. Peggy Lou Levens, good to see you. Okay. You have the Eight of Wands reversed. Are we noticing there's more than a few of the cards doubled? The last time I pulled out this deck at Halloween, we discovered this as well. Peggy Lou Levens, Eight of Wands reversed. There are ways, Peggy Lou, that you're not feeling the energy flow. You're not feeling the love. I think it's been a hard moment for you recently. Let's turn this right side up and welcome healing energy and the energy that flows. Welcome the magic, Peggy Lou. That's what we need. And thank you for being a member for more than 4 years. Baby Cakes, here we are. I see you. You're up next. First, I'm going to say a huge thank you to Michelle's Mystic Corner. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the super sticker. Really appreciate that. Thank you for being a member. And thank you for that contribution. Really appreciate it. All right. Baby Cakes, here you are. The moon reversed. This week, knowledge and information will be revealed. You may learn some juicy gossip about someone. You may learn how to do something. You may learn what someone's real motivations are. So this week, look for the deep truths. Lily, so good to see you. Hope you can join us this weekend. I'm at the library on Saturday and Panera on Sunday. Y'all see that, right? This must be Lily's card. Lily, thank you for being a member for more than 2 years, and thanks for using members-only emojis. There's that other Eight of Wands. It's the sexy Eight of Wands, and it's reversed. So, Lily, there may be some things that are not moving as quickly or as well as you would like them to, and that's a frustration. Let's do the magic to welcome that motion in. We need things to get moving. We need things to go the way you want them to go. And it may even be about planning some more travel. And that may be a little frustrating. But again, let's welcome some better flow. All right. Karen Hendershot, hope you're doing great. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. We really appreciate you. King of Cups reversed. So, Karen, I think there are people that you know should be supportive of you, but they don't always act that way. And yet, I think you continue to feel hurt and upset when they do what they always do. It is probably time to stop going to the dry well for water and find what you need elsewhere, because you deserve way more than what you've received in this lifetime. Recognize it and go get it. We're sending you lots of love. Divine Light over on Twitch. So good to see you. Thanks for being here. Here's a card for you. The Three of Wands. This week is about your success and you creating what you want in life. It's about your ability to manifest. It's about your ability to work hard. And it's about seeing the results of those things coming forward. Well done. Okay. '64 Amy Penn. Hope you're doing great, Amy. Okay, you get the Ronald McDonald Fool. Couple of fools in this deck. Okay, Amy. This week, be open to new journeys and new adventures, whether personal, professional, internal, or external. Be ready to explore new things and be ready to face the future with a lot of hope and a lot of joy. Christina R., so good to see you. We're going to do you, Karen, and Kim, of course. That's you, your mother, and your sister. So for you, Christina R., Queen of Swords. I really do think you're on your way to finding what you need, and I think you're being very judicious and appropriate in your decision-making. For Karen, the Devil, you are dealing with some things that are really difficult. At the same time, you know the power you have here. You know what you can attach to or not attach to. So, we recognize that this is difficult and we are sending you a lot of love, but we also recognize that the devil is not a permanent state of being. And for Kim, there's that Four of Pentacles. Kim, right now, it's about self-care. It's about doing what you need to do for you and recognizing that the people that care about you, to the best of their ability, need to do the same for you. Melissa in Connecticut, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. You are on my mind even recently. Hope you're doing great. You are in the queue. Glad you're here. Sheila Selby, good to see you. Thanks for being here. The Star. Sheila, this week it's about hope and healing. It's about your ability to create what you need. And it's about your ability to find the healing you need and to manifest what you want for the future. It's a beautiful thing. Clay RC, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 4 years. We appreciate you. Thanks for using members only emojis. You get the King of Pentacles. This week, you are just large and in charge. You've got what you need. I feel like health, wealth, all good. I feel like you're stable. I feel like you're a good leader and you are self-determining, and we're going to keep it that way. It's a beautiful thing. Lisa E., so good to see you. Thanks for being here. A card for you and your daughter Jenna. Most certainly, yes. Here we go. Okay, so here we go, Lisa E. Lisa, there's something that feels worrisome here. And I don't know if this is something that you're actively feeling and aware of. Excuse me, and or if it's something more from the past that is just kind of with you. But this week is about letting go of past or present worries and fears. And for Jenna, Death reversed. So you can be stubborn and you can be tenacious. Tenacity is good, stubbornness is not. Learn the difference. Donna, so good to see you. Thanks for being a member. This is for Donna DeStefano. Glad you're here. The Lovers. Donna, this week, remember how loved you are. And remember that you are in the process of determining which energies, which people, which things you want to involve yourself with. And as you make those choices, you increase the quality of your life. Oh, Lisa, that was the Nine of Swords. I'm sorry, Nine of Swords. For you, you got the Nine of Swords and your daughter got Death, reversed. Okay. Claire, thank you for your kind words. Teresa, good to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Thanks for using members only emojis. And thanks for being a moderator. 8 of Wands. I think the energy is sort of flying through for you in a positive way. Communication will be better. You're going to feel better. You're going to feel more ease this week. We're hoping. Terry Rosario, my friend, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members only emojis. Starting off the week with the Ace of Cups. Can't go wrong with that. This week, it is all about love. Being with people you love, doing things that you love, being a voice for love in the world. Ben Libra does tarot. Good to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Thanks for being a moderator. Thanks for using members only emojis. And I love the reminder, don't forget to check out your November tarot scopes. So we just recorded the November tarot scopes for members, so they're available. The videos for everybody else will be ready on November 1st. Members, go get your tarot scopes. All right, and Ben, it's so great to see you. Here's a card for you, and I love it. It's my favorite card, Temperance. Ben, I think you're really finding your balance, your magic, and your flow. I think you're finding your ability to do well in all the things that you do, to be patient with yourself and others, and to recognize that it's all a kind of magic. Oh, Terry, I joined the sentiment shared. This group has made a difference in my life. From my heart, thank you to this group and Christiana and IT John. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Okay, so who are you? Dummy Handle. You've been a member for 4 years. Okay, Dummy Handle, please tell me who you are. You've been a member for 4 years. Clearly, I know you. And it's how it happened is YouTube has reverted to like everyone's original handles is what's happened. So let us know who you are. And thanks for being a member for more than 4 years. I did enjoy my birthday very much. And you get the Hermit. This week, it's about wisdom. It's about knowing that you're fine and that other people cannot take away your energy, your strength, or your wisdom. It's about sharing your wisdom with those who will hear it, but do not throw your pearls before swine, as my mother used to say. Joyous Ocean, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. Thanks for using members only emojis. We're going to do you and Jada. Thank you for the kind birthday wishes. For you, Dion, Joyous Ocean, the Sun. You know, you have so much brilliant energy. And you know that, and you do what you can to really show that energy to others. The thing is, it's also about your happiness. And this week, it's about nurturing your own happiness. For Jada, Queen of Swords, it's about nurturing what is true, not what a bad mood makes you think is true, right? Depression, anxiety, bad moods, these are liars that come in to tell us things that are not true. Remember what is really true. Oh, Raquel, I certainly did have a good birthday. Thank you so much. DH, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. DH, thank you for being a member for more than 2 years. We really appreciate you. Here's a card for you. 2 of Pentacles reversed, or in this deck, obviously, 2 of Pumpkins reversed. This week may feel like a lot. You may feel like you don't have the time, money, energy. You may feel like you don't have those things. You have what you need, but do what you can to take care of yourself, because it feels like you're being like a lot is being asked of you right now. Okay. Vaishali, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Vaishali, 6 of Wands. You are a winner, and the more that you can see yourself as a winner, the more other people will see you as a winner. That's what you need to know there. Laughing Cap, so good to see you. Hope you're doing great. Thank you for being a member. We appreciate you, and you get the Empress. This week, it's about nurturance. Nurture your creativity. Nurture the people that you love. Recognize your ability to have a gracious, beautiful, creative life and make it happen. Heather, so good to see you. Thank you for being here. And I know that you also later on requested a card for your husband. And you mentioned that his late father's birthday is Halloween. So is mine. How interesting is that? All right, so we're going to do Heather and Richard right now. Okay, Heather, you're in the flow. You're in the flow and you're good to go. Be open to the energies that are around you and work with them appropriately. For Richard, well, it makes sense. This, 6 of Cups, looking to the past, remembering your father. A dad with a Halloween birthday is a cool thing, because I had that too. But try to remember in a way that is healing rather than hurtful. And to be grateful, Richard, for every single thing that has happened in your life, good and bad, that has brought you to where you are now in a new chapter ready for new joy. There you go. Okay. Okay, Lynn Collins. So good to see you, Lynn Collin, who is showing up as L. Polly 1. Lynn Collin, thanks for being a member for more than 2 years, and thanks for using members-only emojis. The 3 of Swords. I wonder if the 3 of Swords was just seeing your name going back to that, seriously. But this week, there could be some other things at foot. Nothing terrifying, but pay attention to your emotional reaction to things. Pay attention to how you're feeling about things. And if you find something hurtful, say something. Do not suffer in silence. Oh, Heather, thank you so much. This will mean a lot to him. Sending so much love. Sending so much love. All right, who watches the watch? Good to see you on Twitch. Let me know if you'd like a card for the week ahead. Okay. Graciela Garcia. Good to see you. And you had a birthday yesterday, so happy birthday to you, my birthday adjacent friend. Really appreciate you. Okay. And you told us how old you turned. Hang on. 31. Nice. Okay, Graciela. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members only emojis. 4 of Cups reversed. This week, make the best of it. This is a week to stay in your positive mind. Even if some things do not go the way you want, stay positive. That's what you need to do. And that's not me saying that the week is gonna be like an S show, but it is me saying positivity brings more positivity. Okay. Sasha Sullivan, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Here's a card for you. The Star reversed. There are ways that you are not satisfied and not happy with where you're at, but there are other ways that you know to be grateful for good things in your life. If you want things to be different and better, you can make that happen. This week, look for ways, both magical and mundane, to bring improvement to yourself. Kay Talks. So good to see you. Thanks for being here. There's the Pumpkin 3 of Swords. All righty. Kay Talks. This could be a hard week, and it could be for no other reason than things are tough and things are stressful. Take a breath and do not over-catastrophize anything, but be present for how things feel and be willing to talk about it, write about it, whatever. But know that this too shall pass. Jackie Masters, it's so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 4 years. Thanks for using members only emojis. 9 of Swords. Jackie, there is something on your mind. Maybe you're not sleeping well. Maybe you're worried about something. Be clear about what it is. And you know how I like to say, don't let anyone piss in your Cheerios. I'm also going to say, don't piss in your own Cheerios. So whatever's going on, know that you have the ability to handle it, deal with it, and get through it. Take time for yourself if you need it. Okay. Here we go. Mina Akshi Kiki. I probably got that all wrong, but I'm glad you're here. Here's a card for you, Mina. 4 of Swords. This week, if you can take time to rest, please do so. This week might be a good week for meditation, for time off, for time away, for being observer rather than participant, to allow for healing and rejuvenation. Okay, we got Jackie. Okay. Jennifer, you didn't ask specifically, but since you joined, Jennifer Melissa, so glad you're here. Thanks for being a brand new member. Here's a card for you. 5 of Cups reversed. Making the best of a bad situation is always the right thing. Staying positive is always the right thing. At the same time, you can't unsee what you've seen. Theranaya, you are up next, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for being here. Theranaya, Ace of Pentacles reversed. This week, pay attention to the practical things. Money, health, home, taking care of business. That's what you want to focus on this week, making sure you feel grounded and making sure you have what you need to be well and good. Raquel, thanks for being here, Raquel. Thanks for being a member for more than 4 years. Thanks for using members only emojis. We're going to do you, Cassie, you and Cassie. That's what we're doing. You finished your half marathon yesterday. Well, big congratulations to you. That is amazing. All right. So Raquel, Knight of Pentacles. So now we're walking, not running. But this week is really just about doing what you got to do and taking care of business, and it's going to be just fine. Just fine. And for Cassie, Four of Cups, there's some things going on that you're not happy with. Pay attention, but don't necessarily make a decision about it until you have more information. Warrior Nessa, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Warrior Nessa, Page of Cups. It is all about acting with love, even if you're not being treated with love. It is all about nurturing love within and speaking with love. It is all about kill them with kindness and recognize that you are receiving love from those in spirit as well. Penny, a penny for your thoughts. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. Thanks for using members only emojis, and thanks for being a moderator. Little brother is still not home. Okay. And this week looks like it may be a challenge for money. So let's take a look and see what we see. Lovers reversed. So there may be some disconnect in communication between you and your brother, not necessarily having to do with any bad thing. This week, I think you have to really look at what is working in your favor and what is not, and obviously lean into one and away from the other. Melissa Kenny in Connecticut. So good to see you. Thanks for being here. Here's a card for you. Temperance, it's my favorite card. Melissa, what you need to know this week is that with patience and caution, you have the ability to create what you need. You may feel like you don't, and you may not even know where to start, Melissa, but you have the ability. Dishy, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Seven of Pentacles. This week is going to be a lot of work that you don't feel like doing. But if you do it, there will be rewards. So just do what you got to do this week. Imee, so good to see you. Knight of Wands reversed. You may feel like things are not moving in the direction that you want. Be clear about what your goals are and try to have your actions align with your goals. Nalini Kalu, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Thanks for using members only emojis. Page of Pentacles reversed. Is it time to be looking for a new job or starting a new side hustle? I feel like it may be time. It may be time for you to find a new income stream. Nalini. Oh, Melissa, miss you here, but the weather is better there. Yeah, I know. I miss you too. But always available on Zoom. Okay, Karina Morrison, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thank you for being a member, Karina. We really appreciate you. 10 of Cups reversed. There is a lot, like in terms of your home and your close people, there's a lot that's not going the way you want. Let's do the magic to welcome better things, better communication, better cohesion, and more love. That's what we want to welcome into your life right now, Karina. Oh, I missed Christina. My goodness, my goodness. I got Nalini. I did get Nalini. Christina, I am so sorry I missed you. It's so good to see you. Thank you for being here. Christina, well, maybe we could have missed this. 3 of Swords. There is something going on, Christina, that is not feeling good for you, that is feeling hurtful. Acknowledge it, deal with it, and heal it. The opportunity for healing is here. And thank you, Christina, for being here, and thank you for being a member. We really appreciate you. Deepika, Good to see you. Topeka, we get the 5 of Pentacles. You are feeling like you don't have what you need. And that may be true. This card tells us that you may be feeling this way, but it also tells us that there are opportunities, you just need to look at them. Grateful Dead quote, "Don't tell me this town ain't got no heart, you just got to poke around." There it is. Sarah, love the Halloween deck, right? I do too. Karina Gallant, you have a specific question and it's regarding a relationship. So we will do one card for the week and see if we can answer your question with that card, Karina Gallant. Queen of Wands reversed. Okay, listen carefully. I am answering your question. So, Queen of Wands reversed. It is important that you go for what will really make you happy, not what you think will make you happy. Christina, 3 of Swords. Was I hurt? I was skipped? I am so sorry. I certainly hope not. Otherwise, okay so far. Good. Keep it this way. Christina, it might be an opportunity to heal from some old wounds, or it might be something that comes up this week where you get your feelings hurt, but find the ability to heal. What is this deck? It is the Halloween Wait. Fun, right? James Batterby. Yeah, Karina, sorry, but there it is. Okay. Oh, Penny, you've been to Tampa several times. That's so cool. Febborn, good to see you. Hope you're doing great. Here's a card for you. 10 of Pentacles reversed. Communication with ancestors is a good thing this time of year. But B, recognizing that the problems that exist in your house will not go away. And I'm not saying that to get under your skin. I'm saying that to make sure that you make the right plans. Helen 895, so good to see you. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members only emojis. Here's a card for you. 2 of Swords reversed. Helen, there is something that is keeping you from feeling at peace and or keeping you from feeling empowered to make your own decisions. Please work on trusting yourself to know what's going on and to make those decisions, and work on cultivating peace within yourself. Beautiful Gemini, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Glad you're here on Instagram. Of course, you are a member on YouTube as well. Good to see you. High Priestess reversed. Are you feeling guilty about something that isn't your fault? Are you trying to hold yourself to impossible standards? Are you feeling out of balance? One way or the other this week, please be kind to yourself. That's kind of the important message here. Oh, Jackie, some feedback. Not sure what that is, but I will look for clarity as to what is making me lose sleep. Got it. I could do with some time to myself. Yeah, that makes sense. Diamond Girl, so good to see you. 3 of Pentacles. Diamond Girl, this is about doing good work this week. Whether it's a job or a project you're working on, one way or the other, it's about good work and good recognition for that work. All right, who's next? It would appear, my friends, that we have come to the end of the list. If I accidentally skipped you, please know it is never my intention so to do. But if I did, now is the time to let me know. Likewise, if you're here and have not asked but would like a card, it is time, because that wasn't what I wanted to do. This is what I wanted to do. It's last call for readings. That's what I was trying to do. So get those requests in. Oh, Astro Ascension, I knew you were there. Are we seeing you on Sunday? Are you able to come on Sunday? Heck, are you able to come on Saturday to the library? Would love to see you. Astro Ascension, but given a choice, Sunday's longer. Astro Ascension, thank you for being a member. We really appreciate you. And you get Temperance. So this week, Astro Ascension, be patient, but recognize your creative ability to do whatever you need to do and make whatever you need to make happen. Recognize your ability. Like, this is such a magical card. Recognize the magic within you. And you're going to be there on Sunday. Yay, I'm so happy. Okay, over on Instagram, Lachinsky, not sure how to pronounce your name, but I am so glad you're here. Here is a card for you, Judgment. This week, it is all about putting the past in the past. Be kind to your younger self when you think about the past, and being open to a good future. I will say, especially at this time of year, Judgment can also be about receiving messages from the angels. So be aware of the presence of your loved ones in spirit around you. All right. Graciela, a card for your husband. Happy to do it. Four of Pentacles. This week, take care of business. Do what needs to be done. And don't let outside distractions get to you. New Beings over on Twitch. So good to see you. Let me know if you'd like a card. Joanna Lula, good to see you. Here is a card for you. The Moon. Joanna Lula, do not take things at surface value this week. Look deeply. Nothing is as it seems. Look deeply. And over on Twitch, on Naturel, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. So on Mondays, what we typically do is a card for the week ahead. If you want that, I'm happy to do it. If you have a burning question, if you put the question in, I will try to answer it with one card. So yeah, absolutely, let me know. And same with New Beings. We are on last call, but New Beings and Naturel and anyone else, let me know. New Beings, let me know if you want a card. Naturel, you want a card? Absolutely. Here we go. So, Naturel, Naturel on Twitch. We have the Six of Cups. This week, remember who you are. This week, look to the past and think about everything you had to do to get to where you are. Now, you're wondering if you should get your car repaired this week. I'm going to say yes, if you have the resources and can make it work. Absolutely yes. Absolutely yes. No, I just reworked it for you, Naturel. You get the weekly reading, but I'm also going to say yes. If you can, it is better to do it now than later. That's what this card would say, Naturel. Lalore, this is, over on Twitch, this is Halloween Wait. So fun for this time of year. And so Lalore and New Beings, let me know if you would like a card for the week ahead. I'm happy to do it. Theranaya, yes, you did. Naturel, you are very welcome. And so I will just wait a minute. It is last call. I will wait a minute for folks on Twitch or anyone else to get that request. And meanwhile, Amy Emberhart over on Instagram, a card for the week for you. Six of Pentacles. This week, be aware of the energy that you're manifesting and how that works. and trust it. Trust the energy that you are manifesting. It is an energy of reciprocity. I show up for you, you show up for me. That's how that works. It's happening. Trust it. There it is. All right. I am not. Oh, here we go. Ashley. Ashley, so good to see you. Here's a card for you. The Three of Cups. This week, I hope you're going to a great party. Seriously, this is a week for you to have fun, enjoy your friends, be creative. Go to a party. Seriously, have some fun. All righty. I am going to assume there are no more questions over on Twitch then. Amy says, right on. Yeah, you know it. All right, here we are. Back to last call. So the reminders. Tonight, if you have a StaarCon 5 ticket, I will be in the lounge on Excel Events at 6:30 for a workshop on mediumship with tarot. If you are a member on YouTube, and you might as well become one now because you don't want to miss this, let me get the right date. I am pretty sure it's Wednesday at 7, but let me just, Wednesday at 7. The link is already up. Members only on YouTube. It's going to be portrait, horizontal, YouTube only. Come to our workshop/reading sessions on mediumship. And then this weekend, Saturday, I'm back at the library, 1 p.m., West Palm Beach. Sunday, 4 p.m., Palm City, Cards and Conversation Tarot Meetup at Panera. Okay, here we go. We have new subscriber. Good to see you. Fusilier Insurance Services. Glad you're here. New subscriber. I was broken up with yesterday. I'm sorry. Will that relationship be back together? So on Mondays, I do a card for the week ahead, but I'm happy to pull that card and see if I can interpret it in the context of your question. Knight of Swords reversed. As painful as this is, it would be ill-advised to try to rekindle this. I think there is some real truth in what has happened here, and it is better for you to go forward away from this relationship. All right. My friends, I once again want to thank you so much. Look possibly for some Halloween pop-ups this week. I appreciate all of you. Again, StaarCon 5 ticket holders tonight, 6:30. Members, YouTube, 7 p.m. Wednesday evening. I will look forward to seeing you soon, and I am available for readings. There is a link right in the description to book with me. We can meet by Zoom, phone, FaceTime, WhatsApp, Messenger, you name it. Or if you happen to be local to me, in person in my Stewart office, go ahead and make that appointment now. I appreciate all of you so very much. Thank you to the members, the moderators. Welcome new members and new subscribers. And thank you to the people helping out with super chats and super stickers. I am looking at you, Caroline McLaughlin, and Michelle's Mystic Corner. I'm looking at both of you especially. Thank you all so much. You know, my question is, did I do a card for Michelle's Mystic Corner? I think I did, but Michelle, if I didn't, you reach out to me and I'll give it to you personally. I appreciate all of you. Take really good care. Thank you all so very much.